Okay, welcome back everybody. It's the ProSpartanGamer here with another tutorial video in editing. Now myself and Chucky Boy are just about now approaching on getting the Bundesliga kits out to you very shortly. But there's been a few questions about making the Bundesliga on the game, how you go about it, how you set the league up with the correct way, and transferring players to the sides that are already in game. So I thought just before we release the kits, I'd do a very quick, hopefully a quick video showing you where to make the Bundesliga in the game and how to go about it to set it up right before you start editing your kits. So that's what we're doing today, and don't forget this is all with part of the PES World family, bringing you the complete package as regards editing for your PES 2015. So first of all, we're going to go into competitions off the edit menu, and the one we're looking at is the PEU League, which will stay as a PEU League down there, which is a false league in Europe. Now originally this had 20 teams in it from default. Obviously mine's been edited to the Bundesliga. There you see the competition list, so we've changed the names of them all, and you do that by clicking on that, and there you change the name. Obviously we've typed in Bundesliga for the league. Detailed settings, now you need to go into this one and I'll show you for why. Default that would have been on 20 teams. You need to change it to 18 teams because that's what you've got on the Bundesliga, 18 teams. Now that's quite important because that will free up 2 more teams which will go back into other European teams for adding additional European teams at a later date. Okay, so it's 18 teams, and remember on all the kit editing tutorials where I said about if you want the league emblem on or off, that's on that one as well. So if you only want it on the right arm, it's that. If you only want it on the left arm, it's that one. If you want it on both, then it's that one. We've left it off the Bundesliga kits, but we may put it on at a later date, I'm not sure, but that's where it is at the moment. So that's where you go to change it to 18 teams. That's quite important. Okay, so make sure you do that. Competition names, you change them all. Obviously, we showed you that, the Bundesliga, and the German Cup is called the DFB Pokal Cup, I think. I don't know if that's how you say it. And then the DFL Super League is called that, so you change the names of them as well. Okay, so that's what you do in there. You then go into competition structure, which is this one, Europe. It then lists all the leagues and all the teams in all the leagues. Okay, so we are concentrating on the Bundesliga, which you've renamed from the PEU League. As you can see, I've already got all my Bundesliga teams in here, and I've got 18 of them because I've reduced it to 18. But what you'll need to do originally, you'll need to go into, I'll show you this, you'll need to go into Other European, which is that one, and in that one originally will be Bayern Munich, Schalke and Bayer Leverkusen. What you'll need to do initially is click on them, so I'm going to use the SP Spartans as a little tester here. So if you click on SP Spartans, okay, I've clicked on it, I've highlighted it, you can see it in the top right hand corner, it says SP Spartans. You then go back to the one you've made the Bundesliga, and so I'm going to select Bayern Munich. The Spartans would now swap with Bayern Munich. So what you need to do is you need to swap those 3 licensed teams straight away out of Other European and put them in the one that you've made the Bundesliga. There we are, we just swapped it back. That will give you in the Bundesliga at the moment 3 teams, Bayern, Schalke and Bayer Leverkusen already in there amongst 15 fake ones. And then it's just a case of picking what you think is the best fake emblem that looks like the team. So obviously Borussia Dortmund play in black and white, black and yellow. So we decided to change them to that fake team. But don't go you don't change them here. So you've got your make sure you've got your 18 slots here, which will be 3 licensed teams, Bayern Munich, Schalke and Bayer Leverkusen, in amongst 15 fake teams. Okay, and you will also then have 3 fake teams back in the European one. We have named already some of these fake teams with the teams we're going to bring in. Obviously Celtic kits we've already put out. I've made my SP Spartans out of one of the fake teams that's transferred in there, because you should now have, you will have 5, because 2 would have dropped back in there. Cat going off on one. 2 would have dropped back in there from the 20 down to 18 for the Bundesliga. So you had the 3 Spartacus, shush. You'll have the 3 slots from Bayern Munich, Schalke and Bayer Leverkusen drop back in, which would be 3 fake teams. And then you have 2 additional ones because you've reduced the PEU league from 18 to 20 teams. So we've just made them. I've made 1 SP Spartans, 1 Celtic. We've gone for FC Basel, Fenerbahce and Red Bull Salzburg, all of which we will be making kits for in the near future. Okay, obviously you're going to have to add players and everything to those teams, and that will all be done at a later date. So we've got our Bundesliga structure, so we now come out of there. We then go to teams, as you would for all the kits that we've been making. You then come down and you will have Bundesliga wrote here. Obviously I've already changed all the team names, but then it will be exactly the same as what you've been doing with your Premier League and your Sky Bet Championship. You go into team info sheet. That's one that I haven't done all of it on yet, so we'll go into one that I've done it on. You go into team info sheet. You change the name to Werder Bremen. You put in the manager. You put in the home ground, and then you start putting in the strips. So if you could get to that stage really first, whereas you've replaced all these and done the team info sheets on all of them. Obviously the team info is best place to get it off the internet, off Wikipedia or something, for the manager and the stadium name. They're all in there, and then we're going to show you the kits. The other thing I wanted to show you while we're here is how to transfer a player already in game into one of these German squads, because obviously all of these German squads at the moment are made up names that you had with the fake teams. So we've already transferred quite a few. I mean, you can see in Dortmund there's quite a few already proper people there. Subotek, Royce, Ramos, Immobile and the like, you know, Kagawa, all of these are already there. Well, they are in game. Some of them we've had to change the name because they got fake names from their national team. Others are in game in the Germany squad or whatever, and we've transferred them over. So not all the players you're going to have to create. Quite a few are in game for you just to move, and I'm going to just show you how to do that before we wrap up this video. So come back out, you go to transfer. We're going to go to the Bundesliga. We are going to go to Borussia Mönchengladbach, and we're going to say we're going to add someone to this team. So we click on it, and then you see down the bottom of the square page, add comes up. Okay, so you press square to add a player. You then go and find where the player is. This one that we're finding is in the German national squad, Christoph Kramer. Germany is licensed this year, so it's very good. So he should be in there. I'm hoping he is anyway. Yes, he is. So you find the player you want, Christoph or Christopher Kramer. You can see he's a free agent. He's not at any club. Press that button. It won't get rid of him from the German national side, but it will put him in Bayer Leverkusen's team, and there you see him appear down the bottom. So there is a fair few players in game that you can transfer to the clubs like that without making them. Obviously we've done Borussia Dortmund, we've done them, we've put some across from Wolfsburg, as you can see down the bottom, Bentner, Kevin De Bruyne, Perisic and the like. Stuttgart, we've done those few as well. Some of them there's only like 6 or 7, and then it's going to be a case of turning the rest of the fake players into real players, which is obviously going to take a bit of time. But that's how you set up the Bundesliga. Okay, hopefully that's clear. Any queries or questions, write in the comments at the bottom, or you can tweet me on Twitter at ProSpartanGamer, or tweet ChuckyBoy at ChuckyBoy12345, and we will endeavour to help you out. But it's best if you probably get this Bundesliga set up like we've got ours set up before you start having the kits, and the kits will be starting as soon as, really. I've made Wolfsburg, Stuttgart, Werder Bremen so far. I've made Hoffenheim and also Hertha Berlin. So those videos will be coming soon. Chucky Boy's already made a couple as well. He's done Dortmund and Borussia Mönchengladbach, and he's working on the others. So like I say, the videos will be out very soon for those kits. It's only 15 teams to do because 3 are already licensed. So it shouldn't take too long to get your kits out in the Bundesliga. Okay, guys and girls, thanks for joining me as always. ProSpartanGamer out. Cheers, dudes.